morning. It is Tuesday morning. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to talk to you for a minute. It's quiet still in the morning. I haven't woken everybody up yet, but I'm going to, let me show you the shelves that we bought at IKEA the other day. My husband put them together yesterday. They're over here in the living room, and oops, there was a step down there. I forgot. All right, so here they are, and what I really like about them is, now I think I'm probably going to paint them, either stain them or paint them. I'm not sure. They're just like, a lot of the furniture comes like this, and then you can do with it what you want, which is great. But they are just the right height so that kids could, if I can display books up here, puzzles, they can use it as a worktop. It's like the perfect height for the age group. And then it comes with all of these little, actually you buy these separately, but you can buy big ones or small things, and they just come in and out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to label these because we want to make sure that the kids' interactive center is more included in the main room here, so they'll be able to have different puzzles and toys and Legos and things like that will be labeled so they'll know where to put them, but they can play with them here and in this room, and then put them away. And so I thought those would be really helpful, especially for this year when we're homeschooling. I am making myself an omelet, I think, this morning, because I wanted to up my vegetables, and I think this is one way that I could really do that and still get all my protein. I want to make sure that I'm well-rounded in my diet, but I really want to up my fresh fruits and veggies this week, and sometimes it's kind of hard to do when you're intermittent fasting and you're only doing like 2 main meals. So I really want to concentrate on that. So I'll show you what I've got on my cutting board for my omelet. All of these beautiful colors here on my omelet. I've got zucchini, onions, different kinds of peppers, mushrooms, and tomatoes, and all of these come out to, I know they're free on Weight Watchers, but on caloric value is just under 100 calories. So they actually do have calories. Don't want to not pay attention to that, and I'll tell you why I am paying attention to that. So what I was doing is, I've noticed in the Weight Watcher app, tell me if I'm wrong, but if there's a place I can switch my SmartBites, I'm thinking there should be a place I could I can switch the Smart Points over to a caloric intake, because I'm interested in seeing what the value is that I'm actually having. I'd like to have more of an impact on what I'm doing, and I'd like to cut some more calories out. I'd like to cut fat. So I really want to be effective, and so I want to pay attention and see how many calories is, I know how many points I'm having, but what does that translate into caloric content? So I've gone and checked my BMR and have figured all that out, and how many calories I need on a daily basis to function, and then added in how many calories I need to function at the level of activity that I have. So I'm trying to cut 500 off of that. So that means now I think my BMR was like 1300 and something, 1355 or something, and that's my resting rate. So on top of that, with my activity adding in, it brought me up to like 2100. So I have to cut down to, I think for my goal, I have to cut down like 500 a day, which brings me, well, over 500, which brings me to like a little bit more than 1500, about 1500 a day. Okay, so in caloric content, so I would like this week to look at my calories and how much I'm really bringing in, and try to meet that and see what kind of effect it has on my body. But I want to make sure that I get my protein in, especially since I'm intermittent fasting. I want to make sure I get everything that I need. So my window is still 5 p.m. to 9 a.m., although it's 10 now, so I have officially fasted 17 hours today instead of 16. So anyway, I'm getting pretty hungry. So anyway, and I'm using the iTrackBites this week because I can't figure out on my Weight Watchers app how to change my my plan from Smart Points to calorie count. So, and I just want to do that for this week because I want to see what it is that I'm eating, and I want to see if I've been going over that or if I'm falling in line with the numbers where I need to be this week. So the iTrackBites does offer that. It's pretty easy to go back and forth on that one. So unless somebody tells me how to do that on Weight Watchers, I'll be using the iTrackBites app this week to do that. So the lunch that I have, I made that chicken coleslaw salad for later, and I'm putting a video up to show you what's in that and how to make that, and that's about 514 calories, which leaves me quite a bit for breakfast and maybe a snack. So I feel quite free to have a good time this morning. So I have a cast iron pan here. I'm actually going to make a bit of a frittata. So what I've done is, instead of using like a spray, I actually took some olive oil on a napkin and I just kind of like rubbed it onto my pan. So that's how I'm keeping it from sticking. Got my tomatoes in there. So I've got 2 large eggs and 1/2 cup of egg whites in here, and I'm just going to beat that around and pour it on top of my veggies and stick that in a 400 oven. A quarter cup of fat-free cheese here that I'm going to put in. This is about 45 calories, I believe. And I am just going to stick that right up on top and sprinkle it better than this. And because I really don't need the burden of real cheese right now, trust me. All right, so here is my finished breakfast, the frittata. Now I can eat this whole thing. I've got 1/8 of an avocado on top. I've got a tablespoon of sugar-free jam right here, and 2 of the Sara Lee 45 calorie breads. Got a boatload of fruit, and having some decaf coffee with a little half and half. All right, everybody, I've got about a cup. I don't want to be gross and show you, but I got like a cup of frittata and veggies still left on my plate. I seriously can't finish it. I'm just so full. So that's that for breakfast. It was amazing. I just brought my 8-year-old back from the dentist. It's 4 o'clock and I just have not been hungry until now. And so now I'm going to be having my lunchtime salad, and then I don't know, I think that's it for today unless I have a protein bar. I was sitting here having my meal and my husband brought me in this box that came in the mail. Guess what it is? Da-da-da! Fitbit Flex 2 in magenta. Isn't that beautiful? That's so awesome. Now all I have to do is figure out how to use this thing. Look at it. How cool is that? How cool is that? And I got this for free for signing up officially with Weight Watchers. 1/2 of a pure protein bar for 100 calories and 10 grams of protein. So this is going to be it for the night. My window will be closed. End of the day and bad lighting again, but I am making a Lego tabletop for the kids. Able to play with these, and Isaiah's got his own Lego table, but I want one in the living room sometimes, not all the time. So I've got this big, large piece of, it's like a part of the cabinet when they were putting that in this house, but they didn't need this piece of wood. So I've got these, the Lego sheets, and I'm just kind of like gluing them down with this wood glue. And then I'll be able to take this tabletop on and off of the coffee table whenever they use it, and then they can play in the living room. It is Wednesday morning, and I met my husband here at the doctor's, and we took all the kids to a new doctor because we found a new pediatrician. So after the big episode that we had, the upset with Isaiah going into the hospital, we decided to look for a new one, and I found one, and they seem to be very thorough here. So hopefully this will work out better than the last one did. But anyway, so we have got to see our summer movies. This is the last movie of the summer, and it is Lego Batman, and we want to be there, so I am eating that. I'll insert a picture here of my breakfast, and then I'll tell you a little bit about it. Afterward. But what I decided to do, I just wanted to let you know, is that I have the iTrackBites and the Weight Watcher app. And so there's a 2 apps. So what I'm doing with the iTrackBites this week, as I said before, is I am using that to keep track of my caloric intake, and then I'm using the Weight Watchers to keep track of the points. So I'm double tracking. I know it seems like a lot of work, but it's really not that bad, of the same foods and everything, so that I know what my calorie intake exactly is matching up, is translating into points with. And yesterday I had enough food, more than enough food. I was great, I was fine. Now granted, I did not get to exercise yesterday, so that could affect my hunger as well, but I was fine. And I ended up having, I was shooting for 1,500 calories, and I ended up making like 1,300, and I just couldn't fit anymore. But that translated into me having 12 points left over at the end of the day, so I consumed 18 points. So that I thought was very interesting, because I'm looking at it going, okay, if I take a few more calories than that, if that brought me, I'm just wondering, because if 1,500 calories is going to get me somewhere like 20 points or so, then I'm just wondering if maybe what I'm normally eating with Weight Watchers is more of a maintenance, which would explain why I'm shifting around, you know, the same 1 or 2 pounds for a while. So anyway, it's very interesting, this experiment, and I am interested to see the way the rest of the week goes. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I wanted to tell you what was in those breakfast tacos or wraps. I had 2 Trader Joe's Mediterranean flatbreads for 5 points a piece. I had 2 chicken and maple Trader Joe's sausages. I don't remember what those points were right there. I think they're just like 1 or 2 points a piece, but anyway, I counted them in. And then 1 egg, and then a 1/3 cup of egg whites, 1/8 of a cup of avocado, 1 ounce of fat-free feta from Trader Joe's, and it all made such deliciousness. Let me tell you, it was great. Those were whole grain flatbreads, so it was extremely filling. I also had an apple, which I ate at the movies, and so it kept me, I think I broke my fast, and my fast was 18 hours today. I broke it at 10 o'clock, and then actually it kept me full until about 3 or 3:30 in the afternoon. And that's when I had my next meal, my next and last meal, which is in my next video. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know, and I will put up on the screen how many points that breakfast was. I'm going to let you go for now. I've got like 3 videos I need to upload, and things are getting kind of like scattered, you know, as to where I'm at and stuff. So I want to upload those and move on, and then just do like 1 video at a time again. I don't know how I got so backed up. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Love you guys a lot. Bye.